A government shutdown could harm thousands of families right here in Hampton Roads. The new short-term bill not only gives lawmakers time to act, but it gives families 6 more weeks to prepare for the potential consequences. And Sparaco joins us in the studio. And what can people do now to protect their livelihood?
Well, Janet, economics experts say smart budgeting is key because it helps you know where your essential needs are in your financial planning. But a military family in Gloucester knows it's not an easy journey to get to that point.
As Coast Guard families, we've kind of mentally prepared ourselves year after year.
Christine O'Shields is no stranger to pivoting amid a government shutdown.
It really does put families in a harder situation.
With a husband in the U.S. Coast Guard bringing in the only income and 3 children to feed, the Gloucester family is preparing to go through some financial strains as congressional leaders played tug-of-war over the 2024 spending bill.
It's really frustrating that year after year, this is something we have to face, that we're constantly thinking to ourselves, are we going to have a paycheck coming in?
First thing they can do is not panic.
Rick Chakraborty with Christopher Newport University says this will impact military families like O'Shields and others who depend on federal funding. But he says having enough money to cover at least a month's worth of expenses should help create that safety net.
It really is about smart budgeting. No matter what you earn, try and create an emergency fund. As long as you can survive a month without pay, you have a good cushion.
O'Shields says it's not easy to save up that much money, but they'll work on a tight budget as they wait for lawmakers to reach a permanent deal.
And if no resolution comes, guess what? We kind of sort of know how to cope in the situation.
And those economics experts also recommend you should reach out to your landlord or mortgage company to discuss possible plans if your family has to go without pay during a potential shutdown. Back to you.
And O'Shields says she has some family members and friends who rely on food assistance like the WIC program and SNAP benefits. To learn about important food resources in Hampton Roads, just search food assistance on 13newsnow.com.